Hello people, welcome to my channel Physio Guide by Divya. Now I'm going to explain about cervical disc syndrome, cervical spondylitis, detailed types, clinical features, investigations, treatment, conservative prevention, physiotherapy treatment, surgical treatment. So watch this video till then you'll understand this topic clearly, and after this read textbook. Okay. Now definition. Firstly we'll see the definition. Cervical region consisting of 7 vertebrae with the intervening disc. The disc is made up of central nucleus pulposus, periphery annulus fibrosus. Means this is the cervical vertebra. No? This is the cervical vertebra. It connects 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there are 7 cervical vertebra, and here there will be a disc, intervening disc in between them. In between here there will be a spinal cord, spinal process. That spinal will run at this. Okay. Now we'll read. Cervical consists of 7 cervical with the intervening disc. The disc is made up of central nucleus pulposus, and periphery means outside, that is there is annulus fibrosus. Okay. The disc function as an effective shock absorber. Effective means it absorbs shock. The sudden impulse will come, no, it absorbs and it controls. Okay, and gives cervical spine more mobility. More mobility means it move freely, easily. Mobile means movement, it will be free with the help of the disc. So if the disc material herniates means any damage, due to any damage, it will the compression or there will be on the disc will prolapse out, like that. Any problem in the disc because of the trauma or injury or rupture or old age, the age increases, it is called as that condition is known as the cervical disc syndrome. So more than 90% lesions at the 5th and 6th segment only, more, because we'll move the neck at this region only. No, the problem also arises more at this 5th and the 6th segment of due to rubbery disc of the spinal bone. Okay. Now there are 2 types in this disc: soft disc lesions, hard disc lesions. Now soft disc lesions occurs in the commonly in the young adults, and is usually from trauma and any accidents or any injury. In this there is only nuclear herniation. Nuclear means inside herniation. Nucleus means, see, this is a normal nucleus. If herniation like this, protrusion outside, okay, nuclear herniation through wide annulus fibrosis of the disc. Now hard disc, if there is a lesion in the hard disc lesion means commonly this is more in the older age, gradually in onset, and is usually due to cervical spondylitis. Rarely large posterior osteophytes. Osteophytes means a bone growth, bone spur also we can say. Spur means growth, protrude outside. So it may be at any region, top, the growth at the top, bottom, sides. So rarely large posterior osteophytes cause pressure on the anterior. They will pressure on the anterior spinal cord. Produce, when the pressure at fall at the anterior segment, at the spinal cord level, we'll see multiple symptoms. Produce mixed symptoms of upper limb, neck root, lower weakness. Okay, the cervical spondylosis with myelopathy. Myelopathy means there will be disease of the spinal cord. So we'll see the disease in the spinal cord level also. Clinical features. After types, clinical features. Symptoms means what patient will explain about cervical spondylosis. They complain pain in the neck, gradual and acute onset, and history of morning stiffness. Morning, at the time they'll get up morning only, they'll feel stiffness at that area, neck region. Extension of neck increases pain. If they do flexion, no pain. If they do backside complete extension, they'll feel more pain. Tingling and numbness means like picking sensation they'll feel at the nerve root. If the nerve root compresses, they feel the picking sensation, tingling sensation at that area due to no blood supply region. Radiating pain along neck, shoulder, upper limb, forearm and hand. There will be radiating to hand, forearm, elbow. Okay, and they'll forearm, upper limb, hand. Okay, the patient will complain. Now science, as a doctor, what we'll understand by the condition means, by the cervical spondylosis means movement of the neck are decreased due to pain. The movement will be decreased, no free movement they'll do, and the pain increases on hyperextension. If they'll do hyperextension backside, they'll feel more pain. There is a localized tenderness, pain over the spinal process, yes, spinal process and the scapula, back region, scapular region. And pressure against the top of the, if we apply pressure on the top of the head, they will increase pain. If nerve root compressed by disc herniation, if the disc due to disc herniation, nerve root also get compressed, sensory motor reflex changes occurs and follow dermatome pattern. Rarely symptoms at lower limb by pressure of the posterior osteophyte, posterior bone growth on anterior portion of the cervical cord. As there will be upper limb and lower limb symptoms also we can see. Now X-ray. Now investigations. Investigation we'll see by X-ray. In X-ray, in soft disc lesions we'll see normal we'll see in X-ray. There will not show any such more complications. If we see in hard disc lesions, it will show disc space, narrowing of the disc. This disc space will be, if this is a bone, the disc space will be narrowed. Anterior and posterior osteophyte bone growth formation we can see clearly in this hard disc means, and narrowing of the intervertebral foramen. This in myelography. It helps in localizing the lesions. MRI also will suggest, but this MRI may cost more, it may be expensive. Okay. Now CT scan it is more useful in traumatic, any trauma, any head injury or accident cases will take CT scan, but in degenerative conditions no need of it. EMG and discography means that abnormal disc growth in spine. Thermography, it is occasionally used, is not more used. Now treatment. Prevention. First we need to do prevention is done by good postural habit. Maintain good posture by using proper sized pillows at 7.5 to 10 centimeter thickness, and should be placed under neck rather than the head. And butterfly pillows should be, these are more preferable. Conservative treatment means first rest is the main important. It allows soft parts to heal by decreasing inflammation. That pain will decrease. And NSAIDs means once in a day tablet the orthopedic surgeon will suggest. After pain decreases gradually, isometric neck exercises should be started. Isometric exercises means in this only the muscle is involved and no movement is done, like hold and rest, like only in one position hold, and we'll say them to rest. So these are the basic starting exercises, isometric exercises, neck exercises. Like I'll show the diagram from the textbook. See, these are all the isometric neck exercises, self-resisted isometric neck exercises. See, she's holding, and here we'll apply the pressure from the back and hold sides, side, lateral side, medial side, and neck flexion. See, we'll apply pressure and we'll say them to hold for 5 seconds like that. Okay, these are all the isometric neck exercises: flexion, extension, lateral flexion, neck rotation, neck flexion. Next video I'll show practically. Now understand the notes. Next one, physiotherapy to decrease pain spasm in neck. To decrease pain, first we'll give thermotherapy. Thermotherapy means that heat therapy, superficial, deep. Superficial by with the help of the interferential IFT, TENS, IRR, hydropacks. These are all I have explained clearly in notes. So I'll give the link also in description once check. Deep heat means with the help of the ultrasound, SWD, shortwave diathermy, microwave. Okay, these are all the superficial and deep heat therapies. Next, cryotherapy to decrease swelling and injury, recent injury. Ice packs, ice massage will give. Massaging, friction, circular breathing exercises means circular upwards, circular kneading exercises. Okay, upward exercise. To strengthen and mobilize neck. To strengthen neck and mobilize neck, exercises to strengthen neck muscles. So to strengthen neck muscles, strong isometrics here gradually will start isometrics. Here next stage will give strong isometrics after pain get decreased. Next one, active self-resisted isometric exercise. As I have shown you in diagram now, she is doing the active self-resisted isometric exercises. Next, exercises to improve weak muscles. The weak muscles, active resisted exercises. So active assisted exercises means it is mixed with manual treatment also with the help of hand with the help of the therapist. Exercise for neck mobilization, relaxed, active and passive exercises. Combination exercise means all above exercises combined together in PNF technique. All exercises and hold, rest, relax. This is a PNF type exercises. Okay, these are all must be done in hold and relax method. Okay. Now cervical traction. Cervical traction may give in three types: continuous traction, static traction, interferential traction. Continuous to decrease fractures, dislocations, disc prolapse will give continuous 24 hours a day, weight 5 to 15. Now static traction, minor disc prolapse, minor in neurological conditions or fractures, 20 to 30 minutes, 10 to 30. Weight 10 to 30. Interferential, this is the most common method of applying traction to reduce pain, spasm and break adhesions in joints of neck, produce effects of massage and relaxation. We will give this also hold and rest, relax type interferential traction is given. Cervical collar is indicated. For whom will give cervical collar means acute disc prolapse, acute pain due to sprain means due to ligament injury. Strain means due to any tendon or muscle injury or fracture, dislocation. Temporarily to not move the head during driving, walking will give them collar. Surgical treatment means surgical, less than 5% required surgical. Surgical is not more required, indicated in chronic pain only. More pain, if the conservative method is failed, then we'll go for surgical, neurological, nerve related any deficit due to root or cord compression. This cord, if the cord get compression. So what we'll do in this, removal of the cervical disc through an anterior approach and cervical interbody fusion by placing autologous iliac bone graft. Excision by large osteophytes means removal of the bone growth done by this route. Excision, removal of one or two cervical bodies. Corpectomy, laminectomy means this is not a good results. Will not get good results from this laminectomy. So I hope you understood this topic, cervical spondylosis. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching this video.